Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Tanner here, and welcome back to a new Ninjago video here on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be continuing my series of elemental voting, in which I go ahead and explain the entire history of a main Ninjago element, and then at the end of the video, I ask you guys to vote on which elemental power is your favorite. At the end of the series, we will go ahead and tally up all the votes to see which elemental power comes out on top. Now, just a reminder guys, the Master of Energy shirts are still available, and they will be available for quite some time, so feel free to go ahead and check that out in the description down below, in case you want to go ahead and support your energy team even more. If energy is not your favorite element and you still want to go ahead and buy a shirt to represent a different team, don't worry, we still have several shirts available for each of the different elemental powers from the main 6 ninja, so be sure to check those out in the description yet again. Those will still be available for some time, and if you want to go ahead and support your elemental team even further, why not go ahead and pick up a shirt? Again, links to that will be down below in the description. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into today's topic, which of course is the history of energy in Ninjago. Now, energy is a very loose term meant for Lloyd's elemental power. A lot of people aren't really sure what exactly energy is, and I don't even think the actual show has a clear definition of what the power of energy is in general. The main consensus, though, is that energy is a combined state of power basically brought by all of the main elemental powers in Ninjago. So basically fire, lightning, earth, and ice. It's basically a combination of all of those powers, which I can definitely see. I mean, Lloyd, when he first started out gaining powers, he was able to control each of the 4 elements individually, and then he could sort of create a special element all on his own that again was kind of a combined version of all 4 of those powers, and that is what we know today as energy. Energy does exist in a higher form that would be golden power. However, when Lloyd lost his golden power after the Overlord absorbed most of it, he used the remaining percentage of golden power to give the other ninja their own elemental powers back, leaving Lloyd with only the energy power left. So when Lloyd was first starting out with his energy power, he was able to go ahead and control the elements individually. We saw him using fire, lightning, earth, and ice individually. However, after that transfer in the Temple of Light, Lloyd was only able to use energy from that point onward. And energy as it is, even though it's a very, I guess, powered down version of golden power, it's still very powerful. Lloyd is still one of the most powerful ninja in Ninjago, if not the most powerful ninja on the team. Energy has been used throughout Ninjago in a lot of different ways, including uses in Spinjitzu, Air Jitsu, and of course Forbidden Spinjitzu. Energy Forbidden Spinjitzu was one of the first times that we actually saw this type of Forbidden Spinjitzu being used, and it is extremely powerful in the context of the actual power being used. Lloyd was able to go ahead and exert a lot of power using the Forbidden Spinjitzu scrolls. Unfortunately, he tended to lose control during this moment, which of course is understandable considering how it is one of the most powerful elements in Ninjago, and increasing its power even more might be a little dangerous for the user. Other than that, energy has been shown to create a large amount of, I guess, force fields and various energy blasts that essentially make up Lloyd's power set. It's not very explicit as some of the other Ninjago elements because it's not a specific realistic element. It's not fire, so he won't be creating fire anytime soon. He'll just be creating, I guess, energy beams, which I guess is understandable considering the context of his actual power. Energy really hasn't been used by a villain unless you count the Overlord when he used, I guess, golden power to some degree, but golden power and energy are 2 very separate elements. It's basically energy is one step closer to unlocking golden power, and golden power is essentially a more powered up form of energy as it is. They're not the exact same element, and as such, energy hasn't really been used by any other, I guess, historical figures in Ninjago, unless you count the first Spinjitzu master, who probably used it in tandem with his golden power to create the entirety of the land that we know of to be Ninjago. But again, energy is just a powered down version of golden power, so there is room for Lloyd to grow with his power set. However, I don't think the series will allow him to grow for fear that he might become too overpowered. That's why he was kind of nerfed at the beginning of Season 3, and that's why throughout the entirety of Ninjago, starting from that point, energy has basically been Lloyd's go-to element. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. That'll just about wrap it up for my brief history on energy. If energy is your favorite Ninjago element and you want to go ahead and support the energy team, then leave a comment with the tag VoteEnergy down below, and that'll count towards a vote for the energy element when I go ahead and tally up all of the votes at the end of the series. Of course, if energy is not your favorite element, no need to worry, feel free to use one of these other tags in the comments down below, and they will count towards whatever element you would like to vote for. Of course, though, if energy is your favorite element and you would like to go ahead and support your energy team even more, why not consider picking up a Master of Energy t-shirt? Those are available down below in the description if you want to go ahead and check those out. They will be available for some time, and don't forget we have shirts for the other elements as well, just in case you want to go ahead and support your energy team or any of your elemental teams even further. Again, those are down below in the description. Thanks a lot for checking those out, and thanks a lot for watching this video. With that being said, that'll just about do it for this one here. Thank you so much for watching this one. If you enjoyed the video, as always, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up rating, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button if you've not done so already. Once again, guys, the comment section is there for the various discussions that you would like to have regarding this topic, or if you just had a comment of a general nature, that's fine as well. In the description, you will find the links towards my other forms of social media, whether it be my Twitter, my Instagram, my Patreon, or my merch. Be sure to support me on all those platforms if you would like to. With all that being said, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Once again, my name is TannerFishies, and with that, I bid you farewell.